I've built an independent performance model covering most of the US utility scale wind fleet. I sell project level forensic reports. If you'd like an example of my work, I will send you a zip file with a sample right away. As an upgrade to my PDF reports, I also offer financial models. These financial models include most of the data that went into the building of the reports. There are 6 different sections to the financial models, and I'll just give a quick rundown of each. The first tab is project specifics. Now, this is going to be the basic project information, just fairly standard background information. Next up is my ordinary least squares parameters. This is the part that you give to the quants to let them know what I'm up to. This gives information about the model run for this particular project, and it also gives information about the global model. The third tab is arguably the most important tab. These are traditional probability of exceedance scales. These are the outputs that you would see from a traditional operational energy production report. We have a probability of exceedance table for the project itself. This is on individual project level with the project parameters. I've also included a probability of exceedance table based on the nationwide model. With particular projects like this example with Happy Jack, you're going to see a very relatively stark difference between the local and the global probability of exceedance table. That just speaks to the performance of the project. Next up is forward local. Now, this is similar to the probability of exceedance tables, but let me be very, very clear. You cannot sum these to get to the numbers on the probability of exceedance tables for the annual. We have an annual probability of exceedance, and then we have a monthly probability of exceedance. We have a local forward-looking monthly probability of exceedance, and then we have the global forward-looking probability of exceedance. Again, with the local being tied to the more local, with the local being tied to the local regression analysis, and the global being tied to the global model that I put together. And finally, we have the period of record. The period of record gives a rundown of the operational history. The actual generation is, again, from the EIA 923 forms, and you can see that I have the monthly actual generation included in this period of record tab. I also include the expected megawatt hours. Again, this is from my nationwide model where I run the project parameters and the project wind through my nationwide model to come up with the expected megawatt hours. And then I do a calculation taking a look at the difference between expected and delivered energy. I also run a cumulative monthly differences. Also included is the mean wind speed for each month, again pulled from the ERA 5 dataset. Thanks for watching. If you want to look at the performance data for a specific asset in your portfolio, or have questions about the fleet-wide model, my DMs are open. Feel free to leave a question in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next analysis.